Today is our mid-year Producers Pick show. Our producers got together and chose segments they thought were outstanding from the first half of 2023. Now believe me, it's a tough job because we had some really fantastic segments and a lot of great shows so far this year. So with that, let's get started as we show you the Producers Picks from the first half of 2023. Haas Studio was chosen in the category of Best Interior Home Design. They are Central Ohio's leading interior design group specializing in kitchens, baths, and custom cabinetry. Their talented design team works with the homeowner on colors, finishes, and materials to come up with a space the client will love to live in.
So at Haas Studio, we are a design build company. We come out to your house, we help you with the design, and then we install the product as well. We have installers that work for us that do all the install work. So the process starts, we always do a Zoom call with a client just to kind of interact with them, make sure it's a good fit. From there, we'll schedule our next appointment, which is at your house. We want to see your space, see how you live in the space, and really get to know you and your family and who's going to be using the spaces. From there, we invite you back into our studio. We have 5 different venues in here that you can kind of walk through, and then on your day, you'll actually come in and you'll see a pretty rendering, drawings, all that kind of stuff. And from there, we start the design process, which is the fun things. We'll pick out the countertops, the counters, the cabinetry, the hardware, and then once we finalize that, then we'll start looking at install. People really want to warm up their spaces. We've spent so many years with white kitchens that were kind of tone on tone, and I think people are finally sick of it. Actually, the kitchen behind me is a wood grain. We're seeing a lot of wood grain. It's quarter sawn oak. It's not what we call your grandma's oak. It's not that yellow or red oak that we're used to. It's a whitewashed oak. It's a light color. So we're seeing a lot of wood tones. We're also seeing color come back. We're seeing greens, blues, purples. Pantone color of the year was this light red color. So we're seeing a lot of fun colors come back into the spaces as well. So during the install process, we have a production manager who is going to run the entire project. So he's there kind of managing day to day, and then we have our own installers in-house that will be doing the actual work. Because they work for us, we really take craftsmanship and quality at heart. So there's a lot of ways to get a hold of us. Number one, just calling in. We can have that conversation. That number is 614-398-4287, or any of our socials, which is Haas Studio Columbus on Facebook and Instagram. Or you can join us on our website, which is haasstudiodesigns.com.
For Best in Health, we picked Lane Avenue Chiropractic. At Lane Avenue Chiropractic, you can expect highly trained doctors and staff that have one goal in mind: to keep you and your family healthy.
As a chiropractor, what we actually check, we check the nervous system, right? And the nervous system is what controls how your body functions, right? So the brain sends a signal through the spinal cord. That signal comes out your nerves. So if there's any interference to those nerves, those organs might not work the way that they should. Now, over time, when those bones are misaligned, they cause excessive wear and tear on the space between the bones. And over time, it causes that disc to wear down. And it can cause it to either bulge or herniate out. We treat, as a chiropractor, we treat something called a subluxation. That's when the bone's misaligned and puts pressure on the nerve. But we also treat what's a herniated disc, bulging discs, degeneration of the spine. The table, again, since it's computerized, it angles itself to target that specific disc. So patient would be connected to the table, really comfortable. They're laying on their back. And then the table itself will start to open, which creates a negative pressure. And that negative pressure is able to bring fluid and oxygen and nutrients into the disc to help it heal. So it does really good for people that have had surgery, as long as they don't have any bolts or screws or hardware from the surgery. But if you don't have those, let's say it was a failed surgery where you still have pain, it's done really well. Somebody would come in and they would have a full evaluation. So we sit down and test somebody to see if they even need to be here. So we'll run tests, and then we'll see, well, do they just need chiropractic? Do they need to be on the decompression table? So first day's testing. Second day, we go over the results with them, and then in some cases, we even do a test. We'll either treat them chiropractically or we'll treat them on the table to see how they respond, to see if it fits them. Yes, you can look us up on upperarlingtondisccenter.com, or you can even go to laneavenuechiropractic.com. Phone number 614-486-3950, so you can call us.
Utzi's Farm Market was voted best produce. The corn crib is open and ready to serve up lots of fresh produce. Greg Utzi told us about how the crops are doing this year. Well, Greg, I got to tell you, when I pulled in and saw the front doors open to the corn crib, I said, summer has arrived.
Yep, it definitely has, and just in time for Memorial Day. The weather's been beautiful. It's finally straightened out a little bit. And of course, we're into fresh stuff, fresh strawberries growing right here in Ohio. This season will last 2 to 3 weeks yet. And a lot of stuff out of the south. Got sweet corn, a lot of melon. Melons have been great, watermelon, cantaloupe. Starting to look forward to peaches and blueberries and things like that getting started here soon.
I couldn't help but notice that people have a great reaction when they see this place open.
Oh yeah, spirits have really been lifted because they feel the same way we do. You feel like summer's finally here, and when the corn crib's open, we know we're getting fresh produce in, and our season has really kicked off.
How's the pricing now? Are we seeing things come down a little bit, or what's going on?
Yeah, pricing's not too bad. We're still paying that shipping cost, and that's where our inflation is right now. The farmers aren't making any more money. We're not making any more money, but the shipping companies, they got to pay for that fuel when they get it here.
So what's coming up in terms of produce now that we're into literally the summer months?
Yeah, of course we'll have strawberries, like I said, a few more weeks. Peaches are close, but we're hearing about some frost issues in the south. That may drive pricing a little bit and availability. Of course, we're looking forward to our sweet corn early in July. Green beans are starting soon. That'll come out of Michael's over in Urbana. Just the whole fresh array is almost here.
Yeah. What do they say about corn? Knee high by the 4th of July? Is that the old expression?
That's the expression, but boy, we're hoping to be picking by the 4th. We'll see what happens. The corn crop looks good right now. The cold weather hurt us a little bit, but it's growing nice this week.
Well, give us your hours so we can come out and visit the corn crib.
Of course, we're open 9 to 5, Monday through Saturday. We're just south of Plain City off of Route 42, Converse South Road. Check us out online and sign up for our weekly specials.
Yeah. You'll be closed Memorial Day, right?
That's correct.
Are you seeing mold, mildew, or even foundation issues in your basement? C&J Basement Solutions is Central Ohio's basement repair expert.
We had the moldy smell, took some boards off the wall and realized we may have had a little bit of bigger issue than we thought. So C&J came in, showed us some great solutions, and saved us thousands and thousands of dollars basically over everybody else.
So to save thousands over the other basement companies, contact C&J Basement Solutions at 614-714-4842 or cnjbasementsolutions.com. Keep up with O&A. Follow us on Instagram at Out and About Columbus. We take you there.
Lugstar was voted best in organization. Lugstar Junk Removal is a veteran-owned junk removal service that can haul away that junk. We learned about what kind of junk items they remove and the process to move that junk and haul it away.
Lugstars is a full-service junk removal company. What that means is you've got a lot sitting around the house that is built up, usually over multiple winters, unless you're really good about doing spring cleaning every year. But once that builds up, they got to get rid of it. People don't know what to do, and that's when they usually call us. They just let us know what needs to be taken. We come in, we take it all. We do all the work for you. You don't have to do anything. People just point and, we make it disappear. So we also do things like treehouse removal. We tear down sheds. We do fences and pull out posts. The only thing is that we don't rebuild any of it. We only take away.
So Dave, what's the most unusual or valuable thing you've encountered?
Most unusual and valuable. We actually get a lot of companies that call us and have us haul their equipment, everything from survey equipment, trailers. A guy called me out to remove his boat and RV. So whatever you need removed, we do it. We have a way of getting it done. The only time that we cannot is if it's explosive, if it catches fire, it's unsafe.
Sure.
Other than that, we'll do it.
Yeah, and I assume you recycle a lot of this stuff.
Oh yeah, we were recycling way back since 2014 when I first started in this industry, and we recycle, we donate as much as possible to keep us a lot out of the landfill as possible, and people really appreciate that.
Well, David, everybody's spring house cleaning, hopefully. How do they get a hold of you to get that junk removed?
Spring cleaning is important. The best way to get a hold of us is www.lugstars.com. You can actually book online yourself. You can also give us a phone call on our cell phone, 614-816-JUNK, which is 816-5865.
Sports Ohio was picked for Best in Spring Fun. Sports Ohio features a 9-hole golf course, practice facilities, and even a heated and covered driving range where you can work on your game year-round.
Well, we are the largest and longest driving range in the city. We have over 1,000 feet of grass tees. We always have one of the grass tees open during the week when we're in season. And then the longest point on our range measures 380 yards. So we can take anyone who's working on just short game, chipping, all the way to long drive competitors. We have been working really hard to make our range into a top-notch facility. We know we're never going to be Muirfield standards, but we're going to be pretty close to it. Our greens are better than ever. Our tee boxes are looking beautiful. The course is manicured, is looking great, and we got everything fixed up and ready for the season. We are very excited for all the new people to come out to the range. We have had a very good January, February, and March, given the good weather we've had. So we've had many new faces, many new people who are brand new to golf, and I'm excited to show them what we have, get them out here, get them working on their sport. We have a 2-story, 36-bay covered heated range building. We have new mats on the bottom floor. Every bay has a heater. It allows us to be open all year around, so we're even open if there's snow on the ground. We have them as young as 2 years old coming out here. We have a par 3 9-hole course. It's a short course. Longest hole is 112 yards, so it's perfect for kids. It's even great for adults to work on their short game, but it's just the right size for even little ones to get introduced to the sport. And then as they get older, they can grow up with the course and feel comfortable and confident to move on to a full-size facility. You can always give us a call at the range. We're at 614-791-3002. You can check out our website at www.sportsohio.org. And the driving range is on Facebook and Instagram. Our handle on Instagram is golfcenter.so.
Dryer Vent Wizard was picked for Best in Home Safety. Dryer Vent Wizard was founded because of homeowners having problems with their dryer's efficiency and with safety concerns.
Dryers cause a lot of fires annually. The dryer could potentially overheat, cause that lint to catch fire and then burn. So the dryer manufacturers recommend that you get the dryers cleaned by a professional company every year. But it depends on the location of the dryer. So if the dryer is located right against an outside wall and it has a very short vent, you just need to check the vent cover and see if there's any obstructions there, because you really don't have anything to clean, except for that connection behind the dryer could be pinched and it could restrict the airflow. So if the dryer's slow to dry, it may just be that connection behind there. But if you have a longer run and you have kids in sports, they're playing soccer, baseball, football, or whatever, and they're doing a lot of laundry, then you may need to get it done on an annual basis. And again, it depends on the length of the run. The longer the run, the more often that you need to get that cleaned out to make sure all that lint's removed inside of that pipe. This time of year, birds like to nest in dryer vents, and we do have a cover that prevents those birds from getting back in. We can go out, remove the nest. It causes a blockage in the line. The dryer won't work properly. It can overheat, or it may have sensors on there that says there's a restricted airflow, and that means that you have something in that line that needs to be removed. So we do a lot of bird nest removals at this time of year, and then we have a great cover to keep them from coming back in. You can give us a call at 614-595-0086, or you can go to our website at dryerventwizard.com, and then you can schedule an appointment that way as well.
C&J Basement Solutions may have saved a man's life after he bought a Victorian-era home with major mold problems. Evan Hastings told us about how C&J Basement Solutions helped not only save his home, but possibly his life as well.
You know, we lived down the street my whole life, and I always wanted to have a chance to buy this place. And 6 years ago, I was able to purchase it.
You ran into some problems that you didn't expect, right?
We noticed the basement floor was mud. It has sandstone foundation, so of course water comes through there a little bit. It stayed closed up a lot, so it's just a perfect environment for a lot of bad stuff to happen. 2.5 years ago, I developed this really weird cough. I started going to my doctor for it, and it kept getting worse and worse. So he eventually sent me to another doctor to get checked out. I ended up in the hospital for about a week and a half, and they didn't think I was going to make it for a while because I had major respiratory problems. Then I got out of the hospital. About a month later, I developed double pneumonia again. So then I thought about maybe a mold problem. So that's when I contacted this first company to come and do an air quality test. Aspergillus was my major problem in this house. In the room that I usually spent most time in, it was 80,000 times the normal rate. That's when we knew we had major mold problems. Then it seems like the second I walk in the door, I start coughing.
So then what did you do?
I was scrolling through Facebook one day, and I seen an advertisement for C&J Basement Solutions. I talked to that company, and they decided to come down and hear my story and check the house out. And they come down with his crew, and they did a great job, and I think they had it done in about 3 days. It was like a night and day difference to me. Then I think they had to wait either 4 to 6 weeks and do a follow-up test, and the numbers were outstanding then. So whatever they did definitely did the trick.
What would you tell others that have a mold problem?
Start out with getting a test done. I would get a hold of C&J Basement Solutions, have them come and just talk things over with you. Jeff's a great guy. He explains everything thoroughly and step by step. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better crew.
For further information, go to cnjbasementsolutions.com to learn more. Now, where do you turn? Who do you call? Columbus Collision Center is your one-stop body shop when your vehicle's been in an accident. From first call to completed repair, Columbus Collision Center makes it easy to get your vehicle safely back on the road fast. So when you need that quality one-stop body shop, call Columbus Collision Center at 614-350-8251 or go to columbuscollision.com. Want to be on the show? Reach out to us at info@outandaboutcolumbus.com. Canoe Club was voted Best of North Coast. Canoe Club and Wine Bar is a cozy, casual, inviting wine bar, restaurant, and art gallery located in Marblehead. They have an art gallery filled with local artist creations for sale.
We can offer a different kind of dining experience depending on what a guest might be looking for. So in the summer, we do have a patio that's open. You can even bring your dogs. But we also have unique areas within the restaurant. If you have a group of friends and want to enjoy, a time at the high top, or if you're on a romantic date and want to have a table for two, or if you'd like a little bit of a quieter space in our art gallery, we offer dining in there as well. Secondly, I think it's our wood-fired brick oven. That's where the majority of our food is prepared. We're able to really prepare a whole lot of great food within that brick oven and provide a really nice flavor to a lot of our dishes. Third, I think it's our wine list. We have over 60 wines from around the world. We work with vendors of large wineries and small wineries. And last but not least is we do have an art gallery of 15 to 20 local artists. We display all their works. It's not uncommon that someone will come into our restaurant for the first time and be surprised of everything that we offer, or even what the space looks like on the inside from what you see on the outside. And so what we really try to do is let people know we're not just a wine bar, we're not just a private club or anything like that. We're a full-service restaurant, full-service bar. We offer not only our wood-fired pizzas that we are known for, but also an array of appetizers, soups, salads, sandwiches, and desserts. And we do have a full bar with handcrafted cocktails, some with our own little twist on them. And also around 15 beers, international and domestic. We do a lot of events in our gallery space. We've done everything from wine tastings to wine and yoga, different arts and craft classes. And we do like to support the local community, partner with local businesses, and provide something for the locals during the off-season as well. The best way to follow us and figure out what's going on with Canoe Club is to follow us on our social media pages. We keep very up-to-date information on there and always have new information coming out.
Appalachian Art and Craft was picked for the best shopping thrills in the hills. Appalachian Art and Craft is home to over 60 vendors. Sandy told us if you can't find it there, you probably don't need it.
Well, Sandy, good to be back at Appalachian Arts and Crafts.
It's good to have you back.
You know, we've been visiting several businesses here in the market, and I know you're one of the bigger businesses that you're going to find here. So we thought we'd stop in and see you and see what's new. And you always say, if you can't find it here, what?
If we don't have it, you really don't need it.
That's probably true. So Mother's Day right around the corner, right? And you're a mother, so I figure you got some great ideas for folks that they can come down here and get.
We have wonderful ideas. We have candles of all sizes. We have a new shipment of Polish pottery, comes straight from Poland. We have our large selection of Jim Shore. We have a neat thing back there called a canjo. It only has one string, but it's really very neat. So just about anything, if you would like to have a Western style hat, we have some of those over there. Anything that a mother would want, I'm certain you'll find it here.
What is a canjo? It's one string.
It is one string, and it actually does make music. I've heard people back there playing them.
Have you ever tried playing it?
No, I haven't. I have listened, but the gentleman that makes those, he said the Spam can has the best sound.
I got to ask you something. You didn't mention Billy Jacobs, and
I was waiting
and
for that.
and I know that's a big part of your inventory upstairs.
That is absolutely right. We do have a large selection. We got the shipment of the spring and the summer, so we're ready with Billy Jacobs.
They have to check out the concrete statue out front.
Absolutely. We also will be moving into Memorial Day, and we do have a couple, 3 booths that has a large selection of the Americana stuff.
Well, tell us how we can find you down here in the Hocking Hills, Sandy.
Well, you just come down 33 and you get off probably at the intersection of 374. You can't miss us before you get to Logan. And you can always look us up on Facebook.
Fantastic, Sandy. Good seeing you again.
It's good to see you too. You take care.
Glow High Lighting Design has a lighting product with a sleek design. They say that during daytime, their lights are almost invisible, giving your home great curb appeal.
Glowhio Exterior Lighting is a local family-owned business. We install permanent outdoor lighting, change from accent lights to holiday lights, all from an app on your phone. My favorite thing about Glowhio lights is that my husband doesn't have to get on a ladder and scale our steep roof every year to hang holiday lights. It's a one and done, all-in-one lighting system, and they are rated to last 15 years of continuous use.
Yeah, so the app actually comes with over 100 preset patterns and colors for you to choose from. Anything from holiday lighting to accent lighting to security lighting. Now you can go in and customize each individual bulb and create your own patterns and colors if you want to. And it also comes with a scheduling tool. So you can schedule your accent lights to come on and shut off sunrise, sunset, schedule certain patterns to come on and off, holiday lighting to come on and off. It's completely up to you. The possibilities are endless when it comes to the lighting on your house. So the lights get installed on your soffit. They're permanently installed with a thin track, and we actually color match that track to your soffit. So it's hidden from street view and you can't see them during the daytime. And so the lights are extremely energy efficient. They actually have 3 LED lights in one bulb. They pull less than 1 watt per bulb. So extremely efficient. You won't notice it on your electric bill at all.
Yeah, you can reach out to us by calling us at 614-623-2955. Reach out to us on our website and fill out the form, www.glowhioexteriorlighting.com. We also have social media, Facebook and Instagram at Glowhio Exterior Lighting, LLC.
Are you concerned about love, money, career, or other life decisions? Explore your future with professional psychic medium Susan Rollins.
For nearly 30 years, I have successfully guided people of all ages and backgrounds through many life choices and decisions.
To start on your path of discovery with Susan, call 614-804-1450 or go to SusanRollins.com today.
Prism Fireworks was voted best fireworks. They have over 1,000 items in stock and 3 mega superstores. One in Marengo, one in Cambridge, and one in Jeffersonville. Tara, welcome down about Columbus. Good to have you on the show. And Eric, good to have you on Prism Fireworks on the show.
Having us, Mike.
So tell us a little bit about the history of Prism Fireworks.
In short, my father did sidelines, sold fireworks on the sideline to make extra money. And all these years later, we're Prism Fireworks, and we're well established now. We plan to expand our operations even more. We have 8 locations in Ohio and 1 in Florida. And Prism is our own brand of fireworks. It's exclusive to our company.
What made you decide to come to the Columbus market?
We love Columbus. It's a wonderful marketplace. There's nothing here but growth. So we're extremely excited to cater to the needs of the public, celebrate America's birthday and every other event.
So Eric, when I walked in this place, it's just amazing, the selection. Tell us about how big this is. It's like a superstore.
Well, we have well over 1,000 items, and most everything is our exclusive brand, which is the Prism brand, made exclusively for us. and it is of the highest quality. And our slogans are, and the registered trademarks, America's best and favorite fireworks, better fireworks, better prices.
So what's the most popular fireworks that people want when they come in?
A lot of people lean towards aerial repeaters and mortar kits. And of course the 500-gram case, because it's pretty much the closest you'll get to professional shows with these.
Sounds great. Well, Tara, turning to you, let's talk about the differences between this place and other firework competitors.
I would have to say it's our excellent customer service. When they come into the showroom, we have employees ready to assist them, explain what the performance is on the product.
Well, give us some contact information. As I said, a lot of your locations are well within our viewing area.
Yes, that would be prismfireworks.com, and we also have a Facebook page as well.
So follow you there, get some great deals. Tara, thanks so much for being on the show. Eric, thank you for being on the show.
Pleasure.
The Witten Farm Market at Smith Farm was voted best in Shop Small, Shop Local. They have a greenhouse and fresh produce. They also have their signature Grandma Sally's strawberry pies and other baked goods. The most important thing to them is to bring family and friends together. In the greenhouse, they tell us how they get their flowers so full and colorful.
We are a farm market, basically, with a bakery, and we are open year-round. And we're really known for our sweet corn and our tomatoes and delicious peaches, all in season. So we just started getting our produce in this week. We also are known for our pies, about 15 different kinds of two-crust pies. We got 5 or 6 different kinds of cream pies, and we are going to sample some of our signature Grandma Sally strawberry pies today. So we're excited about that. Our homegrown strawberries will be ready, so we're excited about having those. And then we'll have our sweet corn and our peaches closer to the middle of June. Well, family is just really important to us. We have a really nice big family at our house. My mom had 5 kids, and we work together at the farm and really just enjoy that. Bringing people together, whether you're around the dinner table or whether you're in the garden, it's just really, I'm just honored that our product is bringing so many families and friends together, and that's really why I do it. That's really the magic of life, is friends and family. We are in flower season right now, and we have a full display of beautiful flowers that we've grown at our farm down in close to Marietta, Ohio. I love to do container gardening. It's one of my favorite things to do. I have containers all over my house. I really have to stop. But I really just love to just put different colors together, and it's just amazing how they change just with the different textures that you put together. It's really neat, and I just love to watch them grow throughout the season, you know, is the way they start and just their growth habit. And then that way I can share it with all of our customers. And what's really exciting is we have a blossom bar over here for all of our customers, and we want you guys to either, you can bring your own containers from home, or you can pick out a container here, and you can be inspired as you're walking around and design your own container. And we would love to help you design that perfect gift for your mom, or for your grandma, or maybe just for yourself. All of them are my favorite. It's so hard for me to pick, but I will have to say that I have a tendency to head to the petunias. If you walk the tables with me, I'll probably tell you that everyone is my favorite, and you have to take them all home. We get our flowers so full and colorful because we started them back in the winter, and they were just little babies, and we have just been loving them and giving them water and fertilizer. We've been trimming them just so that way they're going to be a really nice, beautiful gift. For more information, you can find us at wittenfarm.com, or you can call us at 614-235-2014, or our address is 3341 Winchester Pike, Columbus, Ohio.
Closed captioning brought to you by Explore Hocking Hills. Spring is sprung, and it's a great time to visit the Hocking Hills. For more information, go to exploreHockingHills.com.